Welcome to Dodger Stadium. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the mound today, Noah Davis.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Pajes makes the grab on the run. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Brian Reynolds, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. That one is absolutely belted. Ranging back. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy. This is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Man at first, one away. That one finds the corner, and that is strike two.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
On the ground, a short could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it, no score. Stadium. And today's starter, Mitch Keller.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Little chopper rolls foul. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And there's one away. And now it's Mookie Betts. On the ground to third. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Hernandez at the plate and takes high there. Nice grab. The throw. Nicely done for the out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first. Valdez. Valdez in his second season batting in the cleanup spot, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Davis back to work. Late swing. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That ball's carrying. It bangs off the wall. Leadoff double.
Exactly what he was looking for right there. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, it's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Joey Bart now. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. That misses. And that's ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Man at second. And that misses. And now 3-0.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Second inning here. No score. That's in there. 3-2 now.
3-2.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and second, they've set up a double play opportunity, so not a terrible result.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. First pitch misses. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Edman. Back to first. Play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now, Adam Frazier. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Run scores easily, and the Pirates strike first. It's 1-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So 2 down. Here's Tommy Pham. First pitch, and he just misses. Frazier off of first with 2 away. And another ball. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So here we go again with the walk. Finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, he's the entire team.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Two on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. Towards first. Freeman steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the inning. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope. Very humble guy, and off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Swing and a chopper out to short. Kiner-Falefa throws to first in time. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. And here comes Tommy Edman.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
That clips the corner.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is outside. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now that clips the corner.
Ball one.
2 out, space is empty. And a sweeper misses for a ball. The 2-2. And they'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first. One up, one down. Brian for one with a single so far. Just missed.
Ball one, no strikes.
And that's
Ball
downstairs. And now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0.
Right down to shoot, and a count 2-1. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. He's 0 for 1. Down and away for ball one. And that one fouled off. Two outs. That misses. Ball two. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. Foul. Do it again. Just missing there, and the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That one ripped. That's a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next to hit, Manuel Valdez. And first offering is fouled off. And that's a base hit. And now two aboard.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. First and second, 2 outs.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. Two on, 2 outs. Outside low, and the count now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's out to center field. Pajes should have this one. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Pirates strand a couple, but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Ball 2.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Bart makes the play, and there's one down. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Right through there for a strike.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
So what are the skills you really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Barnes. In the air to left center. Coming on is Pham to make the play. Start of the fourth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Adam Frazier. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. On the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Tommy Pham, the next to hit, worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Fought off foul. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Action in the pen down there. Shohei Ohtani looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Phillips getting loose as well. Got him looking. And that is a big first out.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and that's in for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a ground ball, and it kicks off the base. Wow. But 1 run is in to score.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Way inside.
That's inside.
Two outs. Cruz checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. Kiner-Falefa dives back in. Kiner-Falefa leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground to third. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. And midway in the fourth, it's the Pirates 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom 4, here's Max Muncy. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And now it's even up. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch is outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Got him swinging. Here's Mookie to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Bart sizes this one up. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Grounded out his first time. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Outside low. Yeah, that's ball 2. And it's fouled away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 1 left for L.A. They're still down. It's 2-zip. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Brian Reynolds.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Right through there for a strike. And That's
Ball, that pitch is
outside.
out.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And a breaking ball misses outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
In the air, left field, down the line. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Noah Davis won't go any further tonight. And a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute. Now on the bump, Shohei Ohtani. This is his first appearance of the season. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's Andrew McCutchen, 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. No outs, runner on second. To the right side. Freeman takes it himself, 1 away here in the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Valdez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ohtani, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and it stays fair. Man at first with 1 gone, and here is Joey Bart. First pitch doesn't find the zone. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close.
2-2 the count.
Two now. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Valdez leads off first with 1 away. Lined, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Two on, 1 out. Up next for the Pirates, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And there's a foul ball. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. First and third, one down. A little bit low, and now it's even 1-1. That's a base hit as a run scores.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
First and second, one out. Fan getting ready to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked. And downstairs. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next Pirate to hit. Fastball for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
0-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Ball one.
In the dirt. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 5 and the Dodgers nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Ball one, no strike.
That missed by a lot. Ball one. Edman goes 5 feet 9 inches, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2016. Out there to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And here is Andy Pajes. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swinging a foul straight back. And this one bounces away from Bart. Edman into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Edman stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. The batter will be Michael Conforto. 0 for 1, popped out foul to the catcher his first time up.
Come on, Dodgers, let's go!
1. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
2-0.
Next offering is down low. And now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one finds the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He's got it. That's out number 2. And next for LA, Miguel Rojas. Struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Nope. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken back
That's a ball.
as you jog back to the dugout.
In the dirt, blocked. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Yeah.
The other way. Jones, but it's off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get an out on the play.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Austin Barnes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fly to left his first time. And that one hammered. Pham going back on this one. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top 6, and now the Pirates leadoff man, O'Neal Cruz. Ohtani back to work. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Evan Phillips appears to be getting loose. Garcia getting cranked up as well. That misses, and it's 2-0. Fastball is outside. And that is in for a strike. And now 3-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
3-1 is on the way. Tap foul at the plate. Three and two now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So a man aboard. And next is the designated hitter, Brian Reynolds. That one missed. Cruz on at first. Nobody out. Check on the runner. And he's back in easily. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
McCutchen in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one left for Pittsburgh as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here in L.A., here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball one.
Next offering is fouled back. And Gary Simmons punches the strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Betts
That's a
stands
ball.
in here, leaves that one off the inside. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Ground ball scooped up, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Throw off line,
he's
he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away. One down. Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate. Betts, the base runner at first with one out.
Hey!
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. That's to third. Slings to second. Over to first. Safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here is Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one. Liner, base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Waste no time there. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Well,
could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Two aboard, 2 outs. In the air, center field, Cruz. And that is that. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Evan Phillips.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the catcher, Joey Bart. And strike one to the catcher.
0-1.
Outside
Ball 1.
low, ball 1. Ground ball left
Nope,
side
that's foul.
and a foul ball. Pitch misses
out.
there, and a count now even up. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His second of the year. It's 6-0.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. That one not close. And it's 1-1. This ball's chopped on the ground. The throw to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Adam Frazier, the next Pirate to hit. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Got him looking for the strikeout. Froze him with the heater at the knees. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Tommy Pham. In there at the and the sweeper is off the plate.
Ball 2.
Popped up right side. Edman makes the play, and it's out number 3. Pirates tack on 1 more on the solo home run. It's now a 6-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Some activity in the bullpen for the Pirates. Paul Skeens loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Heaney, the lefty, warming up as well. This one in the air right field. McCutchen puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Michael Conforto will climb in. Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Inside, and that's ball 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Pham on the move to the alley. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That's a strike. The 0-2. Can't glove it cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And now here is O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering is down low. And he takes a strike. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. B-Ray coming to the plate now. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Snags it for the second out. Here's McCutchen. Fastball is outside. Next offering is in for a strike. That one fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that's a foul ball. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low, and the count's full. Swings through it for the K. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Dodgers nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Paul Skeens.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Barnes in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's too high.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that one ripped to left. Coming on is Pham to make the play. Here's Muncy to hit. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Chris Rodriguez loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. And strike 2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one down the line and foul ball. That one drifts inside. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Betts stands in here, takes ball. Turns and fires to Betts. And that is out of play. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Muncy at first, 1 gone. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And now Teoscar Hernandez, 1 for 3. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2.
Two balls.
This one in the dirt. Squirts away a little bit. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So the Dodgers leave one, still up against a 6-0 deficit. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luis Garcia.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Valdez at the plate now. That's ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 78 getting loose out there. Number 86 warming up as well. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1-1.
Out to short. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Up next for the Pirates, Joey Bart. He's already homered here in this one. Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 down, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Hayes. Close, but called a ball. 1-0. That clips the corner. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's in the dirt. And it skips in the dirt. Two down, nobody on. Right side. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Dodgers nothing. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. Schemes back to work. To the right side, Valdez. And Freeman is retired. Tommy Edman at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The Pirates up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
So they're down to their final out. Andy Pajes digs in now. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. And that one fouled off. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Breaking ball misses down and away. 1 strike away. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Got it! And that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.